Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So like I said in my last video, I was going to make a video on the side effects of the methotrexate and leucovorin that I was taking, just in case you're wondering how you're supposed to feel. Again, when I took those meds, I really didn't know what I'm supposed to feel. I didn't feel the typical things, but there was a possibility to feel things that are different from the typical textbook, symptoms. So here it is. I wrote down all the side effects. It has been a while, so it's definitely going to help, refresh things. So from days 1 to 7 at the hospital, I felt a lot of nausea. I didn't have an appetite. So even if it was like soft foods, I really didn't want to eat. I felt sick to my stomach, and it was from the methotrexate for sure. I was very tired. It was just total fatigue. One, it doesn't help laying around in a hospital bed all day, but I would try to walk around with my husband just in, around the ward. But three very significant side effects that I felt were nausea, loss of appetite, and fatigue. Starting days 8 to 14, now this is when I left the hospital and I was at home, I felt the same thing. I was feeling, a lot of pressure on my chest and my stomach. And it was weird. It was a pressure. It was just, there was no pain, but there was a pressure on my chest and my stomach. And I called the OB's office and I said, this is what I'm feeling. And they said, nope, you're not supposed to really feel that. That's not one of the side effects. And so I guess it's different people deal with things differently. Like different people might have different side effects, but this is one of them. So if you're feeling something like this and someone tells you you're not supposed to feel that, then you're not crazy, because this is what I felt too. So on day 13, I was in a lot of pain, it was on my right side, and I was sick all night. And if you've had any kids and you've been in labor before, that's what I felt like. So I felt like it was like almost like kind of that labor pain, and it lasted till the next day. So I was very uncomfortable all night. I almost sat up and slept, and I just felt like this kind of burning kind of pain in my stomach on my right side. And the next morning I told my husband, I'm like, I need to go to, the ER. Ended up going to the ER, and the doctor over there checked me, and they're not supposed to do anything else. He only checked, and he said that was my body getting rid of, the remaining sac. So again, very disturbing. It was hard to kind of understand. It was hard to hear while all this was happening, but it was visible and he could see it. And he said, well, anytime now, your body's just trying to get rid of the rest of the pregnancy, and it should be all gone. And this was before the doctor had told me. I had called my OB's office, and she said, you're not supposed to feel any of this. You're not supposed to feel this excruciating pain, not after this long, after coming home, because that was the 13th day. I left the hospital on the 8th day, and this was the 13th day after taking the treatment. So she said, usually people will feel, pain and stuff or cramping from methotrexate in the first week of, when they started taking it, not this long. But I wasn't crazy, ended up going to the ER, and seems like my body was trying to get rid of the baby sac. So now at the ER, they also did another ultrasound to make sure that there was nothing, left from the cervical ectopic. And they said there was nothing in the cervix. They didn't see any sign of pregnancy in the ultrasound. And then 3 days later, I saw the OB. And my OB was like, I'm so glad that you didn't let them do anything. You didn't let them do a procedure or anything on you, because that could have taken the wrong turn. So if you end up going to the ER or the hospital after, a situation like this, after, the cervical ectopic, you don't want anyone to touch your cervix. You don't want anyone to try to, clean out the pregnancy, or again, like I said, any tools, any DNCs, nothing. You don't want anything to get to the cervix. That's the whole reason why you took the methotrexate, is to get the pregnancy dissolved and take its own time and work things that way. So this was my side effects and how I felt. Over time, it took a bit, you know, at least a month or two, till I started feeling a little better, you know. I mean, other than the emotional side of it, mentally, like, that takes longer. That's never easy, right? But physically, I would say it took me at least a good month and a half. When I got back from the hospital, they did tell me not to carry any, you know, thing heavy, not to lift anything heavy, to take it very easy on myself for 2 weeks. I had my daughter, she's 3 years old. So, you know, and at that time she was like 2.5 or something. And the first thing she sees mom, and she wanted me to carry her and hold her. So, you know, it took me some time to, you know, start carrying her fully. But of course, you know, I had to hold her in my arms. But I did let her know that the doctor said mommy cannot carry babies. They have to walk with me. So that's what she would keep repeating. But other than that, guys, this is it. I hope that you guys found this video really informative. Again, anything that I can help with, if you have any questions, because I've been through this, please let me know. Or if you have any questions, comment down in the comments, and I will be more than glad to help. Till then, hope you guys stay safe and happy and healthy. I'll see you in another video. Till then, bye.